Mukso. Mukso yame. Onegai itashimasu. Okay, last time, same procedure as every year, or as this year. Okay, we start breathing. Thumb between index, ring and middle finger, and we exhale. Ah, he's back. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. Same side. Wherever you started. And change. And change. Change. And to the rear. Today I'm quite stiff.
But I'm getting better. I can touch my toe.
Really? I can't see the. I can't see the. Yeah.
Up to here, and now it's
Great. I think the Christmas cookies made me stiff.
I don't eat sweet stuff, so I save them. I always say I'm sweet enough.
Oh yeah, that's what you are. But that's good to hear that you can see an effort and effect on the stretching part.
Yes. Definitely.
This is an exercise too where I can feel after a while doing it, it gets better. I don't lose the balance anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not wobbling around so much.
No, not at all. Hitch. Relax. Hitch. Relax. Hitch. Relax. Hitch. Relax. Jake. On the back and knee to the chest, hip and spine on the floor. Change. Okay. Feet to the rear. Slowly, not too much. Okay. What up? Yep. Hey. Did I miss any exercise in the series? I don't think so, because today I don't have, I did not use the sheet of paper with my clues. Alright, tekubi chunanundo. You only do what feels good, okay? Okay. For ikkyo. Yep. Yep. Kotegai shi. To the front. Hey. Hey. Nikkyo. And the hand comes from below, grabbing the thumb and the whole hand. Okay. And you squeeze it a little bit. And
that's why the right side's not working.
yeah. And normally it feels a kind of strange, because normally the elbow comes up too, and then you think, no, it's wrong. It should not happen, this should not happen. So you stay straight up and just move the hand towards the forehead. But this is the most, I think it's one of the most intense feelings you can have in Aikido, is the application of ikkyo. Or it's the most convincing one. The other ones can be painful, but this one is painful and effective too. Okay, other side. Yeah. Yeah, and just as much as possible. Leave it up. Leave it. Yeah. Yeah. Just leave it if it's not working. Okay. Next one. Thank you. Also be careful with this one, because if it's the outside of the hand, just slowly, or don't do it. It doesn't matter. And change. And yonkyo, be careful too. Okay. If it's possible, just do it super light. You don't have to pull your fingers towards the body too much. Just a little bit. Other side. And here, especially here, just relax. Yeah. Also, this exercise feels better if you do it regularly. At the very beginning, it's kind of you're hiding from everyone, and by the time it gets lighter and lighter, and so you can just let the weight work for you. And change. Okay. Here be careful too, do it slow at the beginning, because it's stressing the outside of the hand. Okay? Just try. Okay. Ni, san, yon, go, and change. Slow again. Ich, ni, san, yon, go. Cut the sky. Yep, without the yoga mat, the carpet is sliding here, so if I don't manage to get up again, please come and help me. Okay, a little closer. Inhale. Hibadachi. Straight is back is straight, straight is back. And back. Once again. Hands on the knees, twist the upper body. On the side. Okay. The toes. Roll them over the floor, on the floor. Stomp. Twist. Rotate. Change direction. Shake it. And small kicks, relaxing the whole leg. Very good. You didn't lose balance.
No, I noticed that too.
This is by the way, this is a good exercise for when you later are sitting in seiza doing techniques and you have to sit on the toes and they are always bent like this. This is a wonderful warm-up and stretching exercise for the toes. Okay, stomp. Twist, rotate. Other direction. Shake it. Kicks. Very good. Yeah. Great. Okay. Swing the leg, just swing it. Okay, as high as possible. Very good. My geri, kick to the front. 1, 2, 3. Hitch. Hitch. ich, 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 ich. Back and forth. Sideways. Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Back and forth, single leg. Triangles. Change. Whew. It's quite funny that absolutely. I heard I didn't hear a thing at the beginning because it was only no, it's a strange thing that the first part or the first 2/3 of the whole exercises they are not exhausting at all. And then you do several leg raising and jumping exercises. Suddenly the heart's got something to work for. Okay, we go on to koho, tendo, undo, rolling exercises back and forth. Yeah, take your time. Okay, as you know, hands slightly on the knees, feet together, mind the center, and round shape of the back, no touch with the head on the floor. And we go. Change the feet. Very good. Next, both feet close. Whole body forward. Yep, change. Yep. Yep. And we try to stand up. Same position. And both feet. And back. Till here. Then up. Yes, very good, very good. 2 more. Very good, Lionel, absolutely. There is only a little less shaking in all your in the whole process of standing up at the point where you change from kneeling to standing, but I'm shaking too, so should be all right. But it's I think you can what you can keep in mind is that unless you always have your ability to keep the balance, everything gets easier. If the weight is on the right spot, then all the rest of the movement is not so exhausting as if you have to regain balance at the same time.
Yeah.
And therefore it's important to, in this position here, you have to be patient until the weight is where it should be, and then you stand up. If you do it before or too late, yeah, then you have to correct while standing up, and it's getting critical. Very good. Can you do 2 more so I can watch?
Is the camera okay?
A little lower so that I can see the floor and your feet would be nice. Yeah, perfect. It's not that I don't want to see your face, but you know.
We'll see it roll past.
Okay. Each. Yes, very good. And 1 more. Hitch. Yeah. When you sit down, you can focus a little bit, or when you go down the moment, it's a bit difficult because there is a point where you couldn't change your mind anymore. You have to go down then. And if you open too early the legs, you tend to go to one side.
Okay.
So try to, when you go down, try to lower your center straight, in a straight line towards the floor, and then go back. Yeah, exactly. Once again, I'll show you. So when you're here, like this, and it's this knee that bends straight down, and the other knee that moves to the floor, so here. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
yeah, and then that's the knee you push more. Yeah, wonderful. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll a little bit. We start from the floor. We start to the rear. Ushiro kimi. We start on our own. Just do 10 of them, and then I'll take a closer look, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What do we have to remember? Hand, the knee. As you go to the rear, you tend to fall. If your right hand is on your head, then you tend to fall exactly. Then you tend to fall to your right side as you go back. Okay. So you slightly, if this is your right hand on this position, then the whole body tends to fall a little bit to the right as you roll to the rear. Not completely straight. The feeling is a little bit to the right and then the roll is completely straight. Okay? Yeah. Much better. It's not the same as a Purzelbaum. Now it's to the left. Yeah. The only on the left side I saw your elbow being inside, that you can think of too. But the rest, the direction and everything else looks good if you do it like this. And try to exhale the whole way. So I start here. I inhale when I go back. Yeah?
That's not quite straight, but better.
2 more. I'll take a look. Yeah.
Nearly lost my balance. I didn't use my arm at all.
I saw it, yeah. And it was not your head touching the floor and it was straight back. Looked good.
This side.
You have to think about your mat being a bridge and on the left and right side crocodiles, or I don't know what you're afraid of. Don't laugh, exhale. Yeah. That looks good, my friend.
A little bit of balancing the hand.
I'm always, the direction is good, the rhythm is good. The only thing I'm always a little bit concerned is the position of your hand. Sometimes I have the feeling you're rolling over your elbow and because it's bent a little bit as you go to the rear. But it obviously doesn't hurt you. But keep in mind that you should not roll too much over your arm, but more over your shoulder, if possible.
No,
Better, yep.
that was probably better this time.
Okay, you do 1 last, I do 2 last. Done. Okay, and we do the same rolling forward. Very slow. Head to the side. Yes.
That side was nearly straight.
That side was nearly straight, absolutely. You see this, you have to imagine being a line here, and the outer line is exactly on the line where you want to roll. So I'm starting here, if you can see my carpet, it has you can imagine a line. So I put my hand like this, and I want to roll my arm over exactly along the line. So it's quite twisted inwards. That's not enough. It has to be twisted inwards. Then keep the twisting inwards as you go down. And then it's nearly straight. Yeah, better. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
The rolls get more natural flowing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Just the line roll. Good stuff. More controlled and slow. Just line.
Yeah, very good. Also here, to not make the starting moment endless or too long, try to keep a rhythm of breathing. So when you do it, when I sit down, I start. And so you are forced to do it fluently within one period of exhalation. Oh, that was straight.
Your 130, not bad. And it's the bad side.
Your head was on the floor though, but it doesn't matter. The roll was very, very good. I think, but I think as you, if you do it once again, I think the reason why it was good now is, and it's a good reason, is because you started one knee in the air. You started like this. You sat down like this, and this knee was still. Just do it again like you did it. Yep. Okay, not bad, but it was more a putzelbaum because you rolled over your head.
Okay.
It was too straight. Yeah, but it was not bad. One more and then we go on. Yeah, okay. Ikkyo. Starting Shisentai. Slightly lower your weight already. Yes. Knees are slightly bent. And itch. 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 Keep the heels on the floor. Ich. Ich. Suriyashi means sliding. Ich. Feet are always sliding. Ich. 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 Hitch. 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 Two directions. Hitch. 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 Hi. Left foot to the front. 4 directions. Shiho undo. Hitch. Knee. San. Yan. Go. Ryoku. Very good. Same procedure. We start right foot to the front. Hitch. 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 Wonderful. Okay. Then we go the whole way through, left to right.
Yeah, I have to remember there was a change we did last time. Correction. See if I can remember that.
Let's see if I can remember it too. Okay. I will name direction and degrees, okay? Okay, we start left foot to the front. Hitch. Knee. 90 to the left. Sun. 180 to the right. Yon. 90 to the left. Go. 180 to the right. 90 to the left. 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 180 to the right. Perfect. That's the whole case. Okay, we do the same starting right foot to the front, whole series. You can do it ad infinitum, you know. but that would be the whole period, the whole series, and then it's starting from the right foot, but the same procedure. Okay, right foot to the front, same idea. Hitch. 180 to the left. Knee. 90 to the right. Hitch. 180 to the left. Yon. 90 to the right. Go. 180 to the left. Ryoku. 90 to the right. 180 to the left. Touch. 90 to the right. 180 to the left. 90 to the right. 180 to the left. 90 to the right. And 180 to the left. My friend. That was without any wrong step.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, when my father was in the army and had new recruits,
Yeah.
he found out that they couldn't tell left and right, so he had them to hold a carrot and a potato. Train them. Carrot, right, potato.
Oh Jesus! And then when you go to eat something and you say, can you pour me the salt, please? It's to your carrot.
Please salt my carrot.
What is the shortest way? We just go carrot and then we go. Wonderful. But you're doing very good. You know where your left and right hand is. What one can see is left and right, the difference. And therefore it's much easier to teach. Yeah, kokyu ryoku.
Yep.
Right, dozo. Shisentai, but closer. Okay. And knees bent, center activated. Don't forget it. It's always there. It should be always there. Okay, then ich. Heels on the floor and come back. Ich. And back. Ich. It. Ich. And back. Okay, once again, I take a look at your feet before we do it several times. Ich. Yep. Ich. The only thing I see is that there is, maybe I did it the same way, but just for demonstration reasons. There is a little break between raising the arms and turning to the side. In fact, there is no break, so it's when you inhale, it goes straight on to this exactly. Okay, just keep it in mind because I sometimes show it just first movement, second movement, but it's in fact it's one. Okay, once again, hitch. Yeah, better. Hitch. And the lower hand, yeah, it's good, but don't forget to twist it a little more so that the rear of the hand is, think about the rear of the hand taking effect on your partner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Once again, hitch. Yes. Hitch. Yeah, wonderful. And all together. Hitch. 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 Ich. Ich. Hey. We can go on directly to sabaki. As you can see, we don't have to do the exercise 100 times anymore, because if you can do it very good the first 10 or 20 or 30 times, it's enough for repetition. Okay? Sabaki. We start left foot to the front, and weight is on the rear foot, so that you can reach out, slide forward, bring the hand towards your center. The hand is always, it's not twisted inwards so that you can look at your palm. It's still like a sword. It's like raising the index fingers spread apart. So, don't know if you can see it. Yeah. It's the end position is like this, not like this. Okay. Okay. Ich. Yes. Ich. Ich. You can also think about if the ski is coming, you just put it to the side and walk inward. Okay? So the hand should come from, if your left hand is the active one, it's moving from the left side to the middle. Yeah. And because this movement then gets slightly more delicate, then it's just the hand coming up like this, so it's not a large movement from one side to the other, because that would be quite easy to see for your opponent. It's just a small one, which is like this idea. Yeah. Once again, ich. 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 Very good. Change the feet, right to the front. Migi hanmi. Knees bent, center active. Ich. 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 Wonderful. We change hidari hanmi. Can you make a little more distance to your camera? Then I can see a little more of you. Yeah, that's much better. Wonderful. Okay, second one is irimi kaiten. Slide step forward and turning the hip, shifting the weight to the rear foot. Okay? So from the side, slide step forward and turning the hip. Okay? Left foot to the front, we start. Ich. And back. Ich. Okay. Ich. Very good. Ich. The hands here are just for supporting. So, like for irimi, I reach out when I go forward. As I turn the hip, the initiative, the active hand changes. It's now the other one, and I slightly put it in front of my body to indicate that my direction has changed completely. So the active hand is now the other one. Okay, it's just from here to here. Okay, so no miracle inside. Just a whole hanmi shift, which includes the hands. Now this is hidari hanmi, this is migi hanmi. And at the beginning you combine it with sliding forward, changing the direction. Okay? Once again on the left side, ich, 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 ich. And same on the right side. Right foot to the front. Slide step, turn the hip. Ich. 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 That looks good too, so we can go on to Irimi Tenkan. There is no going back to the starting position for this exercise. We can put them together, and so it doesn't matter you start right or left foot to the front. Step forward, turn the hip, put the front foot to the rear. Neutral position, weight on the rear foot. Then you go again. 1, turn around, step back. Step forward, turn the hip, step back. Forward, turn the hip, back. Forward, turn the hip, back. Okay, all together. Ich, ni, san, yang, go, ryoku, na, hach, kyu, ju. Okay, here it's the same. And while I'm turning, I put the hands close to the body. And as I step backward, I re-establish basic hanmi, which indicates one hand being more active, the one to the front, so it's slightly straight or slightly oriented towards where the toes are pointing. Okay? Step and turn. Step and turn. Okay, I take a look at your performance. Yep. Yep.
Very good.
Looks good. Your knees are slightly bent, I see.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Yep.
I'm going to say I really feel the weight changing quite
Okay.
nicely, the balance. It's
Now your right hand should be a little bit in front. Now your left hand. Yes, exactly. Bam, right hand. Bam, left hand. It's like reaching out for the hand saying hello to someone. Right hand. Bam, left hand. Yeah. Can you do it once? Yeah, I don't know how to say parallel to the camera. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the weapons.
I went off the carpet.
Don't step on the weapons. Yeah, as you can see, for realizing how the movement works, I always do a large movement. So I do the step here, I do the turning movement, I do the step. But the more fluent it gets, especially the middle part, can be just okay. The part where you settle your weight, shift the weight, and step back. Develops to a turning movement which initiates with the first step. So here I'm already, and therefore the feet in the middle get closer. You see, it's not 1, 2 anymore. It's I put the front foot starts to turn inwards directly in front of the other foot, so that the next movement can be done easily, and therefore you don't have to. You don't need so much. You don't do so much distance, because if you do a whole step, turning and the whole step, I need more space than for this. Okay.
Okay.
So just keep it in mind when you feel comfortable with the doing the step and knowing the kind of pivoting. Then you go on and do it more fluent, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
But what you're saying is, if I just so you do your step, you start basically put the foot here.
Yeah.
And you put it around, and then on the hills a bit more.
It's a bit more on the hills, but I think that's one example for if you know the basics, you can always return to the basics if something is not working. So for example, if you feel uncomfortable or losing the balance all the time, then it's good to go a step back and find out where is the error.
It's usually the weight change.
And it's also when you start doing it more fluent and putting the feet closer together, then normally the people start to move up and down their hip. They are jumping in, because it's a natural reaction doing it more fast to be able to shift the feet on the floor. You raise your hip, which you shouldn't do.
Okay.
Yeah, much.
Just always keep the head straight like this.
Yeah.
Basically.
That looks good. Absolutely. This is something you can practice all the time if you have enough space in the metro.
At the moment it works until the 18th.
You're doing very good. I think we have 10 minutes left, so I think we can do some suburi with the sword too. Then we have really executed the whole program we did the last weeks. Okay, so Bokken, please. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I just repeat it. I know you already know it. Grip. The handle is in your hand, not looking outward. It's in your hand. You grab the sword from above, not from the side. So you try to establish a stable connection between your skeleton, your bones, and the handle of the sword, so that the sword gets a part of your body. Yeah? To do it a little philosophically. And second hand is the same from above. The index fingers have the the minor roll here, but don't spread it off the handle. It's still in contact with the handle, and the hands, not too much distance between the hands. So keep all the fingers and all the contact on the part which is indicated as the tsuka, the handle of the sword. Okay? Check the furniture if there is something left. It would be such a nice video if someone would go like this and then it's dark. Okay. Put it to the rear, relax. Here it's also important that you open the rib cage when it's to the rear and you close the rib cage when the sword comes back to the front. So here it's a closed position where the hands, the arms arrive at the chest, and so there is a natural stop. Don't bend the sword over too much at the end. Here it's a natural stop, and as you go to the rear, naturally the rib cage, I don't know if you can see it from the front, but here it's more open, and then I close the rib cage, and therefore the sword naturally should move to the front position. As I open the rib cage and I close it. Open and close. By the time with this technique you don't have to use the muscles of the shoulders and the arms to move the sword, but the body will indicate or initiate the movement of the sword, which is much less exhausting. You can swing it much longer. Okay, here we go. On my count, ich, 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 ich. The only thing I see is I think you're moving your head down when you go back. Try to not move your head. You don't have to not keep the move the arms above your head and not the head underneath your arms. Okay, so the head stays where it is. You have to raise the arms a little more. Okay, and back. Yes. Bitch. Knee. Sun. Young. Go. Ryoku. Nana. Touch. Q. Chu. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Young. Go. Ryoku. Nana. Touch. Q. Chu. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Young. Go. Ryoku. Nana. Touch. Q. Chu. The last 10. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Young. Go. Ryoku. Nana. Touch. You. Chu. Hey, those were very good. I know your knees are maybe in pain, so come up. I know you can do 50 of the suburi, but most of the people are not able to do 50 suburi in Seiza. You did. So that was the first part of the New Year's Kagami Biraki, because normally at the Kagami Biraki of the sword schools, there is a tradition that you do at least 1,000 suburi for the New Year's Day on 11. It's in Japan. It's the 11th of January. Yeah, the first time I also thought it was, and finally, if you do it relaxed and you don't have any stress, so you don't. If you have 1 hour and a half, you can do it quite slow and without any stress. And then 1,000 is not that much. You feel it the next 2 days. You can feel it, but it's possible. And maybe one day when we have a nice Kagami Biraki and are going on with our weapons work and teaching like we are doing now, and in the summertime, then we will do 1,000 suburi too. It's for good fortune in the new year.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do it 2,000.
I'm 21.
2021, exactly. Maybe I will do it. Just 1,000 for you, 1,000 for us, and 21 extra. Okay. Yeah, thank you. We will do the breathing exercises for the finishing moment. We're doing standing. Okay. Muksu. Muksu yame. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you, Lionel.